In 2005, Xbox 360 was released. And with it, 20 games. So come see me, get some achievements in. Released in 2005 and developed by Neversoft, Gun was released on every console we played as a kid. And now owning a copy myself, let's see how this game holds up in 2024.
Suck your mom!
Just a quick look at the 31 achievements in this game. The rarest one is for completing the game on the hardest difficulty. So yeah, let's bite the bullet and play on the hardest difficulty.
Oh shit, here we go again.
The year is 1880 and we are introduced to the main character called Colton White, and also our father called Ned. Like all great American fathers, he teaches us to shoot. Hey, I'm the best! Then all of a sudden, we are attacked by a bear.
Now, I'm really mad!
Oh, sit down, boy. Woo! Oh, yes, I got an achievement straight away. 0 deaths, baby. And just like that, the intro was done.
Perfect. Everything.
Next, we make our way onto a boat. And here, my dad gets lucky and he goes into a room.
You teasing me?
We then stumble across this rat called Reed. And for whatever reason, he got jealous of our dad and this happened. Anyways, we are then ambushed by a ton of enemies and I start to get a real good feel for the game.
Baby, a triple!
After pushing through the remaining enemies left on the boat, we got to this cannon section right here, and sadly, this is where I got my first death. Anyways, we go again, but sadly, the ship crashes. And with one final standoff, the next achievement was mine.
Woo! Another achievement.
Oh, that was quite hard.
That's what she said!
After this mission, the ship blew up and this was our father's final words.
I ain't your father. Now go!
When we finally wake up, we can earn the next achievement called Honest Tom. All we have to do is beat this guy called Tom in a horse race.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
And when he gets mad when he loses, show him who's boss and unlock the next achievement. Right, let's get this game moving. We make our way to Dodge City, and now we have access to a new few things. Firstly, with the wanted posters, this is where we get paid for catching criminals. Sit down, boy! Next is the Pony Express, and this is for making deliveries around the world. And lastly, the poker tournaments. These all have achievements tied to them, so I'll come back to it later. Anyways, let's carry the story on. We head to a bar that our dad sent us to before he died.
I ain't your father.
And this is where we meet our new girl called Jenny. It doesn't take long for people to start getting jealous, and a fight breaks out and I pick up my next death.
Oh, fuck off.
But like the man says himself,
Just can't be a pussy.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Handle this thing. If you got the balls.
What do you mean by that?
It's power I possess.
we got our next achievement,
Oh, yes.
and also Jenny too. Alright, so it's the next day now and we go spend some money. Then we decide to help the local sheriff out. It's pretty simple what we have to do. Just defend the workers from all the Indians. And apart from these 2 deaths. No! Oh! We pretty much breeze to the end of the mission, but a little tip, be ready for the big guy at the end though. Not only did we land an achievement, we are also given access to the sheriff missions too. But I'll come back to these later, as there is another achievement tied to this. We was all done in Dodge now, and it was time to make our way to East Empire. And as soon as we crossed the bridge, we was met with Indian attackers. This mission is quite cool though. We blow our way through the mountains, and we also help some locals along the way too. But sadly, things took a turn and one of our wheels fell off. While stuck, we ended up getting another 7 deaths. Fucking aimbot, man. Eventually, we fixed the coach and blew our way out of there. And just like that, we made it to East Empire.
Oh, yes. Nice.
Now finally in East Empire, we meet the guy who runs the place called Hoodoo. He makes us a cop and we go out with the boys looking for who's making trouble. Our search brought us to a bar where I sadly picked up our next death. After chasing him out the bar and following him to the hideout, we clear the area with ease. But it's far from over. We find some innocent people hiding away, and for some odd reason, the cops decided to take them out, then turn on us in the process too. This is when I started to realise how hard this game can be, literally picking up 12 deaths to this guy's shotgun alone. That's taking the piss, man. Eventually, I realised if you just stand far enough away and shoot, you won't die.
You're a goddamn genius.
Anyways, we take out the 2 rats and land our next achievement.
Yes, give me an achievement for that. That was fucking solid.
Also, for clearing out the farm, we are given access to the horseman missions. There is another achievement tied to this, but I'll come back to this later, guys. Things go from bad to worse. We rush back to town, and sadly, Jenny pays the price for what we did on the farm.
Calm down! You calm the fuck down!
We then finally meet who's behind all this, and his name is Magruder. He decides to throw us into jail, and here we meet some new people. We have this guy called Port, and also Soapy. We decide to bust out of jail, steal some horses, and complete the mission with ease.
Hey, finally.
Right, so it's time to get revenge. Turns out, the leader of Port's group knows our father.
I ain't your father.
Anyways, we join teams and hit back at Empire. We get our hands on a load of TNT and we set a trap for the weapons train. Just like that, the train was halted. I managed to secure all the weapons and also secure our next achievement too. That following night was full of celebrations, but it was cut short by a sneak attack from Empire. Here, I picked up another 6 deaths. These guys are getting on my tits! No, what? But eventually, we managed to get our hands on their cannon, and also the next achievement.
Woo! That took so long.
The following morning, we was ready. We made our way through Empire, managed to take everyone out in the saloon, and finally got our hands on Hoodoo. This is for Jenny.
Do you think he's dead?
Woo!
It's now time to help the Indians. But first, we have to head back to Dodge to help our old friend Soapy.
Daddy, chill.
I somehow managed to pick up 2 more deaths trying to save our friend. Anyways, we save Soapy and get the hell out of Dodge.
Get out of here.
Woo!
Sadly, after our escape, we are captured by another rat, and he decides to take us back to his fort. And this is where we decide to bust out a load of Indians and make a swift escape for the next achievement. After everything that just happened, me and the chief decided to hit back at the fort, but this was easier said than done. Not only did I get blown up 10 times at the start of the mission,
Are you kidding?
but 5 more at the end of the mission too. I eventually destroyed the final cannon and unlocked the next achievement.
Oh my god, I did it! Yes!
It's now time for the hardest boss fight in the game, and I won't lie, this was pure torture. I just kept dying and dying and just dying. But then it came to me. Just hide behind this rock and you should take him down with ease.
Oh, I did it! I did it! I did it!
I did it! Let's go!
It wasn't even over either. We find and open the safe we was looking for and stumble across Reed too. I made quick work of him and finished the chapter in style.
This is for Jenny.
Heavy that lot.
Sit down, boy!
Right, it's time to get these side missions out of the way. First, I completed the final sheriff's mission and got an achievement. Next, I escorted someone to Empire and completed the final horse challenge.
Oh, did it!
Then, collected the final bounty.
Boom! Oh, achievement!
Made our final delivery as a postman.
Oh, another one done.
And finally won our final hand at poker too.
Did I win? Woo! Hey!
The most notable side mission was probably these hunting ones. First, we took out the grey wolf.
Got it!
Then the white buffalo.
What?
Another wolf. A mountain lion. Another freaking wolf.
Oh!
And lastly, a big daddy bear.
Hey, greatest hunter.
Alright, so there's not much left to do now. We are going to quickly collect every gold ingot across the map. There's 44 altogether, so sit back while I get this done.
Do it! Just do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
Oh my god, the last one.
Boom! Hey!
After mining all that gold, we went to the shop and spent some money.
Boom! Every upgrade collected.
This is when the story starts to come all together. The chief explains to us what happened many years ago, and it all makes sense now.
Oh, so that's how it happened. That's literally the whole story then.
We finally obtained both pieces of this gold cross and ride for the mountains. It was a nice peaceful ride there. Only thing in our way was a few lions.
0 deaths.
We then used the cross to show us the way forward, and sadly we were spotted and attacked in the process. There are a lot of enemies in this section, so be careful and just take all the time you need. Eventually we make it down the mountain, but we get run up by a train, and like before, there are a lot of enemies here, so just take your time.
Boom! Escape the ambush complete. 50 gamer score.
After dealing with Magruder's men, we steal the train and crash it into his base.
You can't park that there, mate.
Fuck off!
Once inside, it didn't get any easier either. We picked up a couple of deaths while at this section, but this part is pure hell. Not only did I get my 69th death, I also got my 91st too.
Come on!
When on the hardest difficulty, you've honestly got to play this section perfectly. Make sure you shoot each cavern at the perfect time, hide behind cover when you can, and just make sure you learn all the enemy spawns. But eventually, we make it to the underground city and find Magruder. For some reason in this fight, you can't just shoot him in the head and win.
Stupid!
All you have to do is shoot an explosive at him like so. And once you get his health low enough, he will begin to start camping. And making sure we hide behind cover and shoot at the perfect time, the fight was over.
Yes, I did it! Oh, complete on insane difficulty.
After finishing the final mission with 92 deaths, we unlock our final weapon and also the achievement with it too. But we aren't done just yet. We still have to complete the game on the 3 other difficulties, so let's get to it. What you need to do is start a new game on whatever difficulty, get between these 2 rocks at the start of the very first mission, press all 5 of these buttons at the same time, and if you can hear this sound, it's been done correctly. Then just go into options, then gun, and load the final mission. Defeat Magruder again, and the achievement should pop.
Boom.
Did it again on the normal difficulty.
Hey.
Then one final time, to finish this game.
Yes! It's completed! 31 out of 31.
I honestly had a blast playing this game, guys. Like, it was just made perfect. Not too grindy, not too many missions. It was just perfect. It even had a good story. So if you ever get your hands on this game, please just give it a try, because this game is honestly a masterpiece. But as always, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed the video, and most importantly, stay healthy.